beat Oregon's ass. Let's see what Trickle left him with.
And the Wolverines will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ducks offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, Dave.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And that play shows you really
all right, defense. Okay, defense. Way to wake up.
I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Discards a man. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, Dave, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
To throw, it's Shabera. Coming after it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And they got him. He'll get send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around, here recently, a lot of success, too.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Unloads it left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. Listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country.
Touchdown, Wolverines! What a catch and run for 6. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out.
Oh, it's on the ground! High ball!
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Going up top on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Shabera. Setting up the screen. Great move. Now he's got room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense lining up for a first down play. Warner's showing press. They want to be physical here. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense,
I couldn't audible.
back them off a little bit, you're getting a little bit of rhythm. It's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working.
Oh, God.
Off again here. Okay.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to the running game. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires to the tight end. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first.
Get in.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, well, well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
Great line. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you.
Come on.
Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some...
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a
Whoa!
Traffic and picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Payne. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass, it's Shabera. Quickly complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily. First down. They'll hurry to the line. He's going to pass. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Complete downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same.
D-line stepping up.
Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. First down here for the offense. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Unloads to the wideout.
Bad ball.
Thanks to a big hit.
So open.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dances away from the heat. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further. And the Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen.
The expressway is wide open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. On the move. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
They say pressure busts pipes. This quarterback can attest to it. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the double.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Wants to throw. It's Shavera. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Getting some heat. He lobs one high down the left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the RPO complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. And the Wolverines just can't get a stop on 3rd down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on foot.
Got some room, entered to the goal line.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock.
Makes the grab on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
It's 4th down, and this offense is going to stay on the field and keep the kicker. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. This offense has a 2nd down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Shabera. Got his man in the middle. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the 1st down for the big pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This should be the last play of the quarter. Give to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
And a nice job by the offense, picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and create just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They want to run it left here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Despite coming up short on the previous 2 fourth down attempts, this offense will try it here again. The Wolverines get the first down.
No mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the quarterback is snowed under. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Shabara. Blasted as he lets it go. Ball in the air, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back.
Nice.
Touchdown, Wolverines. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma State is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Stillwater for a long time. They're up by 17 over Oklahoma.
To the air on first down.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown has ensued. This team just knows how to finish. finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. He's got the back in the middle. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. To the air, it's Shabera. Quick strike complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Payne. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Second down coming up. Defense dropping into soft coverage. On second down, wants to throw it. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the dub. Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Looking to move it through the air. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. Smashes through the tackle. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A mere 3 feet from a pick six. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. To the air, it's Shabera. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Firmly in control, looking for a deep man. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just dominant.